December 26th, the quote for today: "A lot of us would be more serious about our japa and chant better rounds if we understood more deeply how essential the proper practice of japa is for the success of our Krishna consciousness." As many of you know, I teach japa workshops and retreats, and one of the things we do in our workshop is talk about the essential importance of japa. The reason being is that we found that many devotees don't take japa as seriously as they could, as seriously as they should, because they don't realize how important it is. In the beginning, early days of the movement, we didn't realize how important japa was. We just thought it was one of many activities. But as we advanced, we realized the fundamental nature of the practice of japa. In one letter, Prabhupada wrote Giriraj Swami, he said, "Your beads are your link to Krishna." Prabhupada used to say, 16 rounds is your ticket back to Godhead. As I said in an earlier quote, Prabhupada said 16 rounds is essential. Prabhupada said 16 rounds will get you back to Godhead. 4 regular principles, 16 rounds. My personal experience is that chanting good rounds is the single most important thing you can do for your Krishna consciousness. You will get so much strength, you will get so many realizations, you will get so much happiness and satisfaction in Krishna consciousness from chanting good rounds, that once you start chanting good rounds on a regular basis, it will become an addiction. It will become a default for you that you will always chant good rounds, because you'll realize that this is your spiritual oxygen, that you need to do this every day, and you'll realize what a travesty it is to not chant good rounds. You'll realize how much you harm yourself by not chanting good rounds. So if you actually care for yourself, you actually love yourself, you'll take the time to chant good rounds, because you'll see how vitally important 16 good rounds is. If there's anything I can say or any point I can make from this discussion, is never, ever, ever minimize the quality of your japa. Good quality japa is the most important thing you can do for your spiritual life. And when you minimize the quality, you're harming yourself. You are preventing yourself from gaining the advancement, getting the nectar, and getting the realizations that come from deep meditative chanting. Because again, as I said, for me, my own spiritual life, the most valuable thing, the most powerful thing I have found is connecting deeply with the holy name, because everything is there in the name. It gives everything. It does everything. Whatever you need comes from the holy name. It says, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, there's nothing else but the holy name. So this is the mentality of the devotee. So please, 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 when you chant, don't just chant, but chant good rounds. As I asked, did you just chant, or did you actually chant? So don't just chant 16 rounds. Don't just chant to get them done, but actually chant good rounds. It's like anything you do. If you do it haphazardly, you don't get much of a result. You have to do it well. So don't think you can chant japa and not do it well and get the result. You won't. It doesn't work that way. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.